3B. Listening. Speaker 1.
I only ever have time to read when I'm on holiday, but it's something that I really look forward to. I always make a point of picking up 2 or 3 of the latest bestsellers from my local bookshop. When I'm away, I take my book with me to the beach or down to the pool, and then I spend all day lying in the sun reading. What better way to relax and completely disconnect from life back home?
Speaker 2.
I spend a lot of time reading when I'm commuting to and from my job. The journey takes about an hour and a half each way, first on the train and then on the underground. I usually manage to get a seat on the train because it's one of the first stops. As soon as I sit down, I take out my e-reader and get stuck into the latest novel I'm reading. I'm a big fan of historical novels, and I get through at least 1 book a week.
Speaker 3.
I'm studying civil engineering at university, so I have to do a lot of reading, though none of it is for pleasure. At the start of my course, they gave us a book list as long as my arm, but I haven't read all the books on it yet. Apart from academic books, I read a lot on the internet. There are a lot of web pages related to my studies, some of them better than others. I do most of my reading in my room, although I sometimes go to the library.
Speaker 4.
This may sound strange, but I do most of my reading when I'm at the gym. Actually, for me it's more a case of listening than reading, as I always take an audiobook with me. I download the book onto my MP3 player so that I can listen to it on the spinning bike. I do a workout that is 50 minutes to an hour long, so my audiobook helps me pass the time. I'm really into crime fiction, so I usually listen to detective stories.
Speaker 5.
I used to read a lot, but now I can't because I've got 2 small children who take up all my time. The only reading I do these days are children's stories. My sons are 3 and 5, and neither of them will go to sleep without their bedtime story. Every night, it's the same routine. Bath, dinner, story. The only thing that changes is whose bed we lie on. Their favourite is The Hungry Caterpillar, but I quite like the Dr. Seuss stories.